Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shit ain't fair.
SamAnt, we reported that some serious allegations came out about Dame Dash. Well, it appears that a second woman, that's right, a second woman has came forward and is accusing Dame Dash of the same thing, but the first woman is accusing Dame Dash of. Now, the woman sent a notarized letter to the court. Her last name was Harper, who she identified herself as now. She's saying that she met Dash at a restaurant one night in New York when she was still in college. She said she crossed paths with Dame Dash and his entourage. He invited her back to New Jersey penthouse, and that's where she claims that the incident went down. That Dame Dash pretty much tried to force himself on her without her consent. I'm not gonna get into the details of exactly what she said, but she's pretty much alleging that, and she's now coming after Dame Dash, SamAnt. Now, the first woman is suing Dame Dash for $50 million, but like a day after that, Dame Dash put a video out pretty much, which was a great thing to him to do, kind of showing the woman and showing an incident that went down where she was trying to allegedly, remove or steal whatever happened in that particular incident. It didn't look good for that lady that day. But when I heard this, when I seen this, I automatically thought like, dang, they going after Dame Dash now. They after him. I don't know who he pissed off. I don't know what buttons he pushed. I don't know what person he exposed the wrong way or whatever. But now they're after Dame Dash. And this is an allegation that went down 20 years ago. SamAnt, what is your gut feelings on this new person coming forth after Dame Dash?
Can you confirm this to me? I was going to ask you how long ago this was, oh God. When you said 20 years. All right. Now this confirms to me too that something's going on. Like you said, I don't know who Dame rattled, who we pissed off, or what's going on. But once you start seeing a paper trail like this in 2019, you gotta ask questions. I'm not sitting back and sugarcoating or throwing anything less to any victim that has went through any kind of violation that they didn't want to go through. That's no game to play with, right? But we have seen a lot of nonsense going on. I'm trying to word this correctly. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of nonsense going on to point to people getting railroaded, man. We see people sitting in jail for things that they couldn't prove. It was strictly off of hearsay, no DNA evidence, no footage, no film, nothing but hearsay, and people were sitting behind bars. So this has to be taken seriously. Dame, I'm not mad at him for putting out whatever he has to prove himself innocent, getting ahead of all of this nonsense, because the further it goes along and the more steam that it gets, negative steam, we all know what road this can go down. So like you said in the beginning, man, I can pretty much bank on somebody out to get Dame at this point. Who? We don't know. Do you think that there'll be more names to come out now? Do you think it's about to get ridiculous a little bit, like the show's on?
Yeah, I was actually just, getting ready to say that. Like, yeah, I expect, more people now to come out and accuse him of this. It's just kind of the way it works with the whole movement that they got set up. Me too, come over here. This happened to me. Now, again, on this platform, we are sensitive to the victim because somebody made me aware of that. It's like, a lot of y'all, I understand y'all passionate about what y'all do, but sometimes stuff does happen and victims could wait, and they may not have had the courage. And the reason they come out now, because people say that whole 20-year thing, because now they saw one person do it. Now, they think they should come out and they have, the courage to do so. But on the flip side of that, you have the money hungry people, the snakes, the vultures, the people that are out to get you that say, okay, me too, but nothing really happened. And then it's kind of hard to prove things. And what I would like to start seeing, from people who are falsely accused is starting to fight back, starting to get these, slander and defamation lawsuits, getting the lawyers involved now to shoot this thing down before it gets any steam. Because to be sitting up in court trying to argue and fight this stuff, and you got to spend money to do that. So you might as well spend money the right way and say, look, this never happened. Make them prove this stuff. Like, forget about the hearsay, forget about the, but see, the thing about it is, though, is once it makes it to the mainstream through the hip hop outlets and whatnot, people tend to believe that this actually went down and this actually happened. So it's a kind of thing, you know, where you gotta kind of just wait, like we said the other day. But like I said, I would like to see Dame Dash as a chess move file countersuit, slander, defamation, cease and desist, you know, whatever, you know what I mean, to keep this from escalating. But I would say, man, I definitely expect more people, and I think Dame Dash too. I think he made it clear on his tweet the other day that he expects this their attempt now to try to put it on him like they did other people in the industry. I don't like the pattern. It's sick. And I don't believe the allegations. And I do believe that now there is a conspiracy to destroy Dame Dash. I got to say that, put it on the record.
Okay, let me ask you this. What was I going to ask? I forgot what I was going to ask you. As far as Dame Dash is concerned, what was I going to say? You said that there was a conspiracy out against Dame Dash.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn. What was I going to say?
I definitely feel like it's a conspiracy out, you know, on Dame Dash at this point. And I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know how powerful he is. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely not on the Bill Cosby level or nothing like that. But maybe he's just a little bit too, you know, outspoken. And he said some things where, you know, the mainstream, you know, press, media, publications kind of doesn't like and kind of want to, you know, he ruffled somebody's feathers that has some powers.
What I was going to ask you is the damage already done in this situation? And I'm not even necessarily pertaining to Dame Dash, but just since he's a topic, let's talk about Dame, because, all right, let's say he is exonerated. Let's say he does find himself innocent. You and I both believe that he is innocent of what's going on, and we think that there's something a little more in place. But then when you talk about countersuing, when you talk about things that may go on and what's in Dame's head, all of it ultimately ends up in a lot of money being, for all notoriety, wasted. Shit. I mean, if he didn't do it, in fact, you know what I mean? So was the damage done? He might have public perception be ruined. He may, in a judge or jury, be found guilty from some wild reason, if in fact that could happen, or he loses money. So is it a win-win, or is the damage done, in your opinion?
I wouldn't say that the damage is done yet. I think if more people start coming out and it gets overwhelming, but I think he still has a fighting chance. That's why I would like to see him make a chess move and do some own, you know, spend his own money to get a legal team ready and to fight this. Because either way you look at it, you're gonna have to spend money. And you can't just, it's enough you could just sit back. Somebody's take you to court for 50 million. So unless you could be your own lawyer, you're gonna have to spend money to somebody who's gonna defend you. And I'm sure he has, and I'm sure he will spend it fighting this. But the person that he is blaming is the lawyer Chris Brown, who was a black man. And again, the last time we spoke, you said that we both pretty much agreed that the way he humiliated this dude, the way he embarrassed this dude and other people, now this lady, you know, she's on Front Street, she's all over the hip hop blogs, her image and everything. So now it just feeds more fire for these people to try to destroy you if that was the case. But I've seen a lot of this stuff, man. Now we covered a lot of these stories, and you know, you never know what really happened. But I'm just, you know, my opinion is I just don't believe it, and it's not because because the lady was heavy set and none of that. People saying, oh, you know, I don't think that's his type. I'm not none of that. I just don't think that Dame Dash, you know, would do that. I think he's smart enough, you know what I mean, not to do something that's silly. I just think that. Yeah,
and to close it out, I agree with you on that. And Chris Brown does have MO. I don't know if he did it. We don't know. But the humiliation factor could have definitely motivated him to want to go ahead and just kind of ruin his life or make his life a little more difficult day by day if he could. And what better way than to throw out something very popular and very easy to go ahead and spin negative than to say a bunch of people, I did a bunch of people wrong. You know what I mean? So it's out there. Dame's in it now, closing 19. And the latest victim is Dame Dash. So we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah. We'll definitely keep you updated on that story as it unfolds. I want to talk about a statement that Juicy J wrote on his Twitter over the weekend, SamAnt. He put this quote up, and it inspired a lot of conversation throughout the hip hop community. He put, "If I inspired anyone to do drugs, I apologize." Now we know, Juicy J goes all the way back to 3 6 Mafia, sipping on some scissor. So it goes way before any new songs that he's ever done. But looked like he's having a little, heart to heart in the recent, death of Juice WRLD and a few other rappers who have died from drug abuse. it looks like Juicy J is finally coming to terms for some of the damage